Here's a metaphor rooted in shamanic philosophy, one that invites us to reflect on the balance and choices within our own lives. Let us take a moment to observe one of the most awe-inspiring creatures in nature, the eagle. The eagle does not hide, it soars. It lives atop the treetops, its silhouette stark against the sky for all to see. The eagle is not told when to hunt or how to survive. It is self-motivated, self-governed. It preys on creatures smaller than itself to survive, but it also dares to challenge prey much larger, much more dangerous. Consider the golden eagle, fearless and determined, known to take on mountain goats, up to 4 times the eagle's own body weight, adorned with sharp horns and hooves to defend itself. Yet the eagle, undeterred by the size or danger, lifts the goat into the air and releases it from great heights, conquering a foe many times its strength. And it does this while rearing its young. The eagle not only provides for its children but also builds a nest for their safety, a fortress high above the dangers of the ground. It feeds them, protects them, and keeps them safe. In the eagle, we see both strength and softness in perfect balance. It is a creature of fierce independence, but also unwavering care. Now, on the opposite end of this spectrum, we have the worm. A creature of the soil, it hides in the shadows, burrowing deep to avoid the predators that circle above. The worm's life is one of survival, of staying unseen, of hoping to evade the cruel cycle of life. There is no shame in being a worm. It is part of nature's balance. But as humans, we are unique. We are neither born worms nor eagles. We are born with choice. It's understandable. Sometimes we feel defeated, lost, or encumbered by fear. Sometimes we'll choose a day or two to be the worm. This could be a good time for self-care, a time to rest and heal in the safety of the earth. But when choosing an overall strategy for life, a legacy we'd like to leave behind, and a strong personal identity, after that time of hiding in the ground is over, we're still left with the choice. Will we go back to the safety of the soil, or will we have the courage to navigate the skies? Society does not dictate this hierarchy. Nature does. Society does not label one as lesser and the other as greater. Actions do. But many misunderstand the nature I speak of. Many believe that shamanism, this ancient way of living and perceiving, is only a spiritual practice. But that is not true. Shamanism, at its core, is the observation of an atonement with nature in its purest sense. I'm not talking about the nature you find at your local municipal park with its paved paths and benches. I'm not talking about national parks governed by rangers and rules that tell you when you can or cannot light a fire. I'm talking about the nature that has existed and governed the rules of this planet long before humans were here, and will continue to do so long after we are gone. Shamanism teaches us not only to observe nature, but to learn from it, to see our reflection in it. The eagle teaches us to take risks. The worm reminds us to nurture what sustains us. And as humans, we stand in between, able to draw wisdom from both. The question is, will you use that wisdom to soar, or stay where it's comfortable? This is the nature that understands hierarchy not as oppression, but as balance. It is the nature that does not apologize for the strong taking risks, for the brave forging new paths, or for the quiet doing their part in the web of life. It is raw, unfiltered, and unapologetic. So I ask you today, which will you emulate? The worm, hiding from life, content to survive but never daring to thrive? Or the eagle, who takes risks, who faces danger head-on, who soars to the heights others only dream of? If you want to be a worm, be a worm. There's nothing wrong with that. Just don't complain when all you're eating are the scraps the eagle leaves behind. Are you acting like a worm and complaining that you're not an eagle? Were you born to soar like an eagle, but have settled for the shadows of the soil? Are you truly trapped by your circumstances, or are you allowing yourself to believe that you are a victim? I've known worms who believed they couldn't rise, and I've seen eagles who forgot how to fly. But the most powerful transformations I've witnessed were when people realized they had a choice. One woman I knew started her journey feeling buried under the weight of life. Slowly, she chose to climb, not to the treetops at first, but step by step. And when she finally spread her wings, the heights she reached were breathtaking. Nature does not waste potential. Every seed in the ground, every breeze in the air has a purpose, and so do you. It's not the world that decides your purpose, it's your courage to claim it. This is the truth, my friends. Life is a hierarchy, but you have the power to choose your place within it. It is not easy to be an eagle. It is not safe, but it is exhilarating. It is freedom. So, I leave you with this question. Will you burrow deeper into the earth, or will you spread your wings and rise?